Pilates time. Warming up. Big arms. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Tummy button to spine. Knees soft. Arms level with shoulders. Stretch out. Other side. Shoulder down away from ear. One more each side. Both arms up to the ceiling, side bend. Reach up over to the other side. One more each side. And then both arms up to the ceiling. Lean back. Bring those elbows into your waist. Straighten up. Arms up as high as you can. Bring those elbows to your waist as you're leaning back. And then arms down. Standing at the edge of your mat. Really put the weight into the balls of your feet so you almost feel like you're tipping forwards. Engage those tummy muscles and roll down. So you're almost lifting your heels off the mat. Try not to fall. Reach down as low as you can, breathing in, breathing out, keeping the weight on the balls of those feet. Squeeze those tummy muscles, control the roll up. One more of those, staying down at the mat. So, lean forwards just that little bit, engage those tummy muscles, rolling down. This time, if you can, place the palms of your hands flat on the mat. Pull the tummy button to your spine, trying to lift that tailbone up to the sky. And you're going to walk to the other end of the mat, keeping your legs straight. Not sticking to the mat. And then with your feet at the end of the mat, engage those tummy muscles and roll up. Cardio today, jumping squat. Are we ready? Steady, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and get that bottom low. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stay down, pulse for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give those legs a bit of a shake. And cross those legs, standing up nice and tall, arms up to the sky, bend your knees, sit yourself down, feet flat on the mat, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down away from ears, pull that tummy button in, tilt the pelvis, control back all the way down to the mat, ready for shoulder bridge. Slide your feet closer to your bottom and think that your back should be in neutral. Pull those tummy muscles in, arms down by your side, shoulder blades flat on the mat, and as you breathe out, tilt the pelvis, tucking the tailbone under, pushing your lower back into the mat. Pull those pelvic floor muscles up and then lift with those hips up to the ceiling, using those glutes to help push, send the knees away from you. Try and pull those heels in towards you and engage those hamstrings. Hold at the top, and then as you breathe out, pull your tummy button to your spine. Push those top vertebrae down to the mat, putting each one onto the mat in order. Breathing in, letting your back go back into neutral. And then as you breathe out, tilt that pelvis, tucking the tailbone under, pulling those hips up towards those ribs, pushing the ribs towards the hips. Squeeze the glutes, lift those hips up to the ceiling, send the knees away, pull the heels in, breathe in, hold, breathe out, control back down. One more of those. Really get your body working for you. Breathing in to prepare. Breathe out, tilt that pelvis. Tucking that tailbone under. Feel the movement in that lower back. Send those hips up, knees away, heels coming in, squeezing those glutes, breathing in to hold, breathe out, control back down. And then we're sending one leg up to the ceiling, stretching that hamstring. Point the toe, breathing in, breathe out, tilt that pelvis, push through that supporting leg, sending that knee away, lift, keep those hips level, breathe in, hold, breathe out, control back down. Two more, second one we're going to stay lifted, tilt the pelvis, lifting up, breathe in, hold, think about that heel pulling back towards your glute, and then control back down. Last one, nice and controlled. Lifting up, stay lifted, bring the knees level, take your arms up to the ceiling or the sky, take opposite arm out as the leg goes out, bring it back to center. Three more, nice and controlled, feel that supporting leg working for you. One more. Leg back up to the ceiling, control down, swap. Breathing in to prepare, breathe out, tilt that pelvis, lift up, pushing that knee away, bringing that heel in towards you, making that thigh feel nice and long, and control down. Two more. Breathing out, tilt that pelvis, lifting up. Long thigh, not sigh, and control it down. Last one, stay lifted. Bring that leg down level. Arms up, opposite arm to leg going out to the side. Try not to feel the pressure through those shoulder blades on the mat change. One more. Take the leg back up to the ceiling or the sky, control down. Bring both knees into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders, extend one leg, and 6 single leg extensions. 1, 2, 3, push that back into the mat. 5, 6, push that heel down, send the leg up to the ceiling or the sky, lift the hip, take the leg across, all the way round, up, engage those tummy muscles, lower the leg, lift the leg as you breathe out, and again, circle, mobilizing that hip, down, up, to the other way, leg out to the side, all the way round across and down. Take the leg straight down, straight up, leg out, all the way round. Lower that glute to the mat, lower the leg. Bring that knee to your chest, breathing in, breathe out. 7, 1, 2, push that back into the mat. 5, 6, 7, lower the heel, straighten the leg, arms down, lift the hip, circle round, lower the leg, lift the hip, leg goes across cross all the way round and lower the leg, lift the leg, 2, other way, out to the side, all the way round, control back down, control the leg down and up, 1 more, out, all the way round and down, lower, lift, bring both knees into your chest, double leg extensions, 1, 2, push that back into the mat, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 8, bring the knees in and then feet up to the sky, arms on the diagonal, lift one hip, both legs going round in a circle this time, lower as far as you can, lift, 2 one way, lower, lift, don't let that lower back come off the mat, other way, 1, engage core, lower the legs as low as you can, lift those legs, 1 more, lower, lift, legs into tabletop, arms up to the sky, pushing your lower back into the mat, extend opposite arm and leg, breathing in to hold, breathe out, come back, other side. We're doing 4 of these, just 2 each side, and then we're going to hold the extended position and take them off center and back to center, trying to keep the pressure through our lower back onto the mat. 4 one side, come back to center, 4 the other side. Pull that tummy button to your spine, push that spine into your mat. You can lift your head if you want to. Well done. Set of cardio, jumping squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get that bottom low. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hold, 20, bounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. Woo. And then sit yourself down. Feet at the end of the mat, sitting up nice and tall. Arms up, shoulder height. You might need something under your lower back if you've got a very curved spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Hinge back 45 degrees. Pull your tummy button to your spine. Control the lower back down onto the mat. Take your arms up and over. Breathing in. Breathe out. Arms up to the ceiling. Chin to chest. Slide the ribs down to the hips and roll. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders down. Breathing in. Breathe out. Hinge back. Pull that tummy button to your spine. Push that spine down to the mat. Take your arms up and over, letting your back lift off the mat. And then arms up to the ceiling. Shoulders down. Ribs pushing down to your hips. Tuck that chin in. Engage those tummy muscles. Rolling up. Sitting up nice and tall. 1 more of those. Hinge, tilt, control. Arms. Arms back up to the ceiling. Ribs, chin, lower back, rolling up. This time, sit up nice and tall. Take your arms out to the side. lifting your waist off your hips, sliding your shoulder blades down your back. Just tilt your palms so they're pointing diagonally out and twist. 1, 2, come back to center. Using those tummy muscles to bring you back to center, making sure you don't slouch. Sit up tall, but shoulders are down away from ears. Twist, little bounce. Last one. Hands to shoulders. Control down. See if we can do it, keeping our hands on our shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Chin to chest, ribs, lower back, rolling up. Why is that so much harder? And then arms out to the side. You're going to twist and you're going to reach to the outside of the opposite leg without lifting that glute off the mat. Reach, reach, reach. Stretch those arms away. And then come back up. Back to center. Other side. Breathing out. Don't let that hip lift. Keep focused on it. Reach, reach, reach. Up. Center. Hands to shoulders. Tummy button to spine. Control down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Chin to chest. Ribs. Lower back. Roll up. That's a better one. Arms out. Twist that little bit further. Reach that little bit further. Breathing in to hold. Breathe out, stretch. Come back to center. Other side, twist. Reach. Stretch. Come back to center. Hands to shoulders. Pull that tummy button to your spine. Control down. Control up. Chin. Ribs. Lower back. Engage those temple muscles. Rolling up. This time lift your arms up to the ceiling. Pull your tummy button to your spine. And reach your hands inside your feet. If you can, grab hold of them. And then bend your elbows and bring your forehead closer to your knees. And then thumbs up to the ceiling. Hands to shoulders. Control down. One more roll up. Oh, it's hot today. Reaching up. This time take your hands to the outside of your feet if you can, or just grab your legs wherever you reach. Bend those elbows. Bring that forehead down to your knees. And then sit up nice and tall. And we're now going to do some leg lifts and some hip mobility. So I want you to sit nice and tall, feet sort of hip width apart, hands on shoulders, lifting your waist off your hips, sending your shoulder blades down your back. Lean it forwards as much as you feel comfortable. If you lean back, you make it too easy. So, lift and lower one leg, pushing the other leg into the mat. You should feel it almost immediately. Down your quads. 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit like a mermaid. Stretches out those quads. So sit at the back of the mat because you will probably walk forwards a bit. Elbows shoulder height, and you're going to lift your knees and over to the other side. Lift, engage those tummy muscles. Try and sit up as tall as you can. With the next one, we're going to come up onto our knees. Squeeze those glutes. Push the hips forwards, sit back down, take the knees over, up, squeeze those glutes, down. Take the knees over. Breathing in and out as you need to. And then with the next one, we're going to stand up. So you come up onto your knees. 1 foot, 2 foot. Put that second foot down. Bring the other knee back. Over to the other side. Up onto your knees. Stand up. Stand up. Come back down. One more each side. And back down. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, bottom low, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give them a little shake. We're going down onto our fronts. Stand at the edge of the mat. Leaning forward slightly. Engage those tummy muscles and roll down. Walk it out. Lower yourself down with control, keeping those elbows close to your side, all the way down. Whew. And then you want your forehead on the mat or on a block, and put your fingertips just under your hip bones. You don't want your hip bones to be squashing your fingers. You want them there to make sure the pressure doesn't change. Shoulder blades down, legs nice and long. Pull your tummy button to your spine, engage those glutes, engage your core, and as you breathe out, push down on one leg and lift the other leg up, making sure that finger or your fingers aren't being squidged, and then come back down. Breathing in, breathe out, lift. So it's all about keeping your pelvis still. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, come back down. And again, breathe out, engage core, think about your shoulder blades going down your back. And lower. Last one. But I want you to keep thinking about what you're doing with the pelvis. As you bring your arms round to the front, thumbs are pointing up to the ceiling or the sky. Push your shoulders down away from your ears, and I want you to push your shoulder blades down and in towards each other, so you feel the muscles around your shoulder blades working. And then as you breathe out, you can just float your arms up, breathing in to hold, breathe out, come back down. And again, breathe out, lift, breathe in, hold, breathe out, come back down. So please think of those muscles around your shoulder blades doing the work. Your arms should just be floating. Last one, lift, hold, come back down. And then I want you to keep the same muscles engaged around those shoulder blades, and you're going to lift opposite arm and leg. So squeeze those glutes, engage those core muscles, think about that pelvis moving or not moving, please, and lift as you breathe out. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, come back down. Other side, breathing out, lift, breathe in, hold, breathe out, come back down. And now really add in the point of the toe, pushing that leg way, engaging those glutes to lift the leg and come back down. Last one, lift, hold, come back down. And then hands one on top of the other, forehead on your hands, pointing those toes. Engage those glutes. Now the hips might push into the mat a little bit because we're going to lift both legs. Engage those tummy muscles. Push your shoulder blades down your back. Point the toes, squeeze your glutes, and you're lifting those knees off the mat to begin with. Breathe out, lift those legs. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, control down. And again. Make those legs as long as you can. Don't let those shoulders creep up to those ears. Control down. 2 more. Squeeze those glutes. Lift those legs. Last one. You're going to stay lifted. And then take the legs out and bring them back in. Take the legs out. Bring it back in. Take the legs out. And back in. Last one. Keep those legs lifted. Lift your forehead with your hands still touching. And then extend the arms. And now take the arms and the legs out, pushing the shoulder blades down your back. Make those back muscles work really hard. Breathing in and out. Last one. Stay lifted. Take one hand to your thigh, palms up to the ceiling. Stretch. Bring it through. Other hand down. Stretch. Bring it through. One more each side. Big stretch. Bring it through. Last one. Bring it. Legs down, hands down under your shoulders. Come up onto your hands and knees. Sit back, stretch that lower back out. Couple of breaths. And then we're going to go up into a high plank position. So come forward so that the toes can dig into the mat. Shoulders are over your hands. Breathing in, breathe out, lift those knees, slide the shoulder blades down. Then I want you to bend your knees, but don't put them onto the mat, and take your bottom back and down as far as you can. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, come all the way forwards, and then a little bit more, and then take the hips down to the mat. Shoulders are down away from ears. And then use those tummy muscles. Pull your tummy button to your spine. Lift your bottom up to the ceiling. Try and push those heels down into the mat. And then bend your knees. Don't let them go to the mat. Try and lower that bottom. And then come all the way forwards. Hips down. Shoulders are down. And then use those tummy muscles. Lift up. Heels down. And then this time you're going to come into the high plank position, but you're going to bring one foot level with your hand, and then you're going to lift that hand up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Couple of breaths. Bring that hand down. Take that foot back. Bring the other foot round. And right. Bring that hand down. Take that foot back. Bend those knees. Hips down. Hips up. Heels down. Back into the high plank. Bring that foot to your hand Lift opposite hand up. If you can, if you feel too wobbly, stick with the other arm up to the ceiling or the sky. Bring that hand down. Take that foot back. Other foot round. Lifting up, 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 up. Bring it down. Take that foot back. This time walk your hands and push your heels down so you end up with your feet flat on the mat and your palms flat on the mat. And then you're going to go for a little walk. So you're trying to keep the legs straight